Karen, will you relax? We're well within the protocols and guidelines to survive a state board inspection.
I can't help it. This is my first time. Damn, I need a cigarette. What time did you say she was going to be here?
Any minute now. She called me on the cell phone before you got here. She's around the corner.
Who's the inspector?
Dr. Tanya Johnson.
The Tanya Johnson?
Oh, you met her then?
No, just by reputation. My friend at Osler Medical had an encounter with her.
Was it terminal?
It's not funny. I can't believe the terrible Tanya Johnson is coming here.
Honest, she's not that bad. She's inspected us before you came to work here. And Dr. Larson, I would appreciate if you not call her terrible. What happened to her was, well, let's just say her disposition is just the result.
What happened to her?
Her fiance died in a car accident. Oh, here she comes now. Well, it's good to see you again, Dr. Johnson.
Dr. McDermott.
As you requested, I have pulled a random case file for your review.
This should be enough. I've always been impressed with your facility. Your record is excellent. Not one complaint. This is just a formality. The state board requires these inspections, so I'll just be here.
Let's get the show on the road.
Okay then, so where is this patient? Michael Freeman.
Excuse me, Dr. McDermott. May I?
Michael Freeman is Dr. Larson's patient.
The patient is this way. But before you meet him, you need to know that he probably won't respond to any questions. In fact, he probably won't respond verbally to anything you say. Upon his arrival, he was diagnosed with epileptic mutism.
And then what's the patient's history?
Well, Mike just showed up one day and checked himself in with a note and hasn't spoken a word to anyone here for almost a year.
And what did the note say? I don't see it here in his file.
I'm sorry, it's been almost a year.
I've never read it.
I see.
Follow me.
Good morning, Mr. Freeman. How are we today?
The night nurse mentioned that you didn't eat dinner last night. Is anything wrong?
Why haven't you let the staff help you maintain your room? Do you like your room this way?
Try this one. Dr. McDermott, Dr. Larson, may I please have a word with you in the hallway? You still have an excellent record, and this is still just a formality.
I hear a but in there somewhere.
But I would like to review this particular patient's case file.
Of course, Dr. Johnson. I'll get the information to you first thing in the morning.
Good. And another thing, you said this patient was totally unresponsive?
Yes, I did.
He responded to me. Patient Michael Thomas Freeman voluntarily checked himself into West Poplar Medical Facility with a note and personal belongings. He was immediately diagnosed with elective mutism. Since his diagnosis, the patient has been treated primarily with augmentative communication activities, painting, arts and crafts, card games, manipulatives, etc. The patient seems to favor puzzles. Today I observed the patient working on a puzzle. When I sat next to him to assist him with the puzzle, my effort was rewarded with his response. This is something that hasn't been documented by any healthcare professional at West Poplar Medical Facility. The patient seems to favor puzzles. So do I. Dr. Larson.
Dr. Johnson, I have the information you asked for. All of it.
Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Freeman. Dr. Johnson is going to evaluate you. I'll still be your doctor, but Dr. Johnson is a... Good morning, Mr. Freeman. Dr. Johnson is going to evaluate you. I'll still be your doctor, but Dr. Johnson is a specialist from the state board. If you need anything, just page me.
Michael, I wish you would communicate and tell me what caused you to shut down.
Would you like to go for a walk? To answer your question,
Talk to me, I'm listening.
I was hurt. Now with the world, didn't have anything to say to anyone. I figured the less I communicated, the less chance of me getting hurt.
Well, that is very selfish of you.
She's just wasting her time. That boy can't talk. Coming over here thinking she can save the world.
Who does she think she is, Oprah?
Do you know how many people would love to have the opportunity to communicate verbally?
You don't understand.
You're right. I don't understand. Life is full of ups and downs, but it's how you handle them that matters the most. You have got to get over this and get on with your life.
You know, it's easy for you to sit there and analyze me. But until you've endured the pain I've gone through, you can't tell me to get over nothing.
Michael, help me to understand what you're going through. Who hurt you like this?
Who? The woman I loved and cared about so deeply destroyed my trust.
Okay. How did she destroy your trust?
The woman was my fiance. And the day before our wedding, I found her in my house, in my room, in my bed with my sister. How can two people I love so much do that to me, huh?
Well,
Yeah, you don't have an answer for that, huh, Doc? Just don't mind me. I'm just another piece of your puzzle. I just wanted to be loved. Was that asking too much?
Michael, I do understand. To have lost a loved one. The man I was supposed to marry was taken from me in an accident. Wanting to be loved is not asking too much. We both have experienced a lot of pain, but we will get through it. It'll be okay.
Say so.
Excuse me, I made this for you.
Excuse me, where do you think you're going, Mr. Freeman?
Get ready to get the hell up out of here, Doc. It's a miracle. I'm cured.
But how? You're talking.
Yeah. And by the way, that medication y'all been giving me for the past 12 months?
Yes, what about it?
It's underneath the bed in my bedpan.
That medication was to help with your condition.
Maybe you weren't administering the right type of medication, Doc. I'm out of here. Peace out.
So, how do we do?
You're well within the guidelines and protocols of the State Board of Health. The information previously missing from Michael Freeman's file was cited as a claim.
Very good. Dr. Johnson?
Dr. McDermott.
Oh, excuse me.
What the?
You might want to talk to Dr. Larson. Take that crazy look off your face, Doc. Especially in here. Can't believe that.
And where do you think you're going?
Well, I heard you were leaving. And I figured I might as well leave too. Thanks for everything, Dr. Johnson.
That's the least I can do. And another thing, you can call me by my first name.
And what would that be? Tanya. Such a beautiful name for a beautiful lady.
Michael, are you flirting with me?
Well, I'm just ready to express how I feel about you and everything else.
I'm ready to share my feelings as well. It's been a long time since I had someone who had the strength in my heart. I'm ready to take a chance.
Let's get out of here. Hold on, before we go, there's something I've been wanting to do since the first day you stepped up in here.
And what would that be? Ready to face the world again?
Together.